When people come to America, especially we can even say back in like Ellis Island days, you had people that were coming to seek a better life because they were escaping their government. They felt unrepresented by their governments. They felt oppressed. They felt they wanted freedom. When you get mass refugees that come here, they're not coming here because they're oppressed and because they want freedom and because they hate their government. They're coming here because a foreign country, whether it's us, Israel, any of the Western countries, any other country that's not there, has actively destroyed their home and bombed their home and forcibly displaced them. So when you have mass groups of people who are forced out of their homes and forcibly displaced because of foreign intervention and not because they don't like their government, they're going to come, they're going to congregate in communities together because that's what all immigrants always done. That's why you have when 1900s in Ellis Island, Chinatown, and you had the little Italian streets, and all the Irish got together, and the Polish communities, and the Jewish communities, like that. That's still happening today. However, when you have it happen from a mass refugee pipeline and not people seeking a better government, they liked the government that they lived under. They were happy living under Sharia law. We actively destroyed their home and destroyed the place that they wanted, they felt most represented. So, of course, they're going to come here, form communities, and try to shape the community around them to represent their worldview and how they view it should be ran. So when you get all these communities get together and now they're attempting to put Sharia law in a community they lived, is because they liked living under Sharia law. They came from, some of them come from communist countries, dictatorships, and they enjoy the government. And the reason they moved wasn't because the government was bad, was because we forced them to move here through bombing and destroying their entire homes. So when you have a mass refugee pipeline, let's take Somalia, for instance, all these people coming from Somalia, it's not because they don't like the Somali government or Somaliland or any of that. It's literally because we destroyed their homes. They're going to come here and make it like Somalia, where they're from, where they're used to, because they liked living there. They didn't move here because they didn't like it. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's not that Muslims are attempting to move into all these Western countries and turn it to Sharia law and make every country Muslim. They're literally getting forcibly displaced by all of the Western countries and all the foreign intervention, and they have nowhere else to go but these countries. And then they want to make it like their home, because that's where they were from. That's where they felt represented. That's where we kicked them out of. Of course, they want to make it feel like home to them, because they didn't leave because they didn't hate their government. They left because we forced them to. In a sense, they might have left because they hate us. Like, that's the part that a lot of people are missing from this endless refugee pipeline that's been created. It's not only diluting everybody's like voting power and population and like diluting the culture of Western culture that everybody wants and so precious. It's actively destroying the Western culture because we've actively destroyed their culture. It's not that Muslims want to destroy the West. It's that literally the West has been attempting to destroy Muslims and their civilian infrastructure and their homes for 40 plus years, and they literally have nowhere else to go, and they still believe in their religion and in their government because like it was working for them until we murdered them.